Alright, I am back with more Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Once again. I actually can't quite remember how far that I am, so let me look at the stage list real quick. Oh, apparently we'll be Z again. Let's see, I'm like somewhere around, did I just finish France? I think I just finished. No, I already did that too. Oh yeah, let me start the timer, thank you. So I did, oh, I'm closer, I'm a little closer than I thought. I just finished Monaco. So I've only got 4 left. Belgium, San Marino, Japan, and Australia. And yesterday, I finished 5. So not to get your hopes up too much, but there's a chance I finish this today. There's a chance. Depends on how well the races go. Yeah, this one was tough. And what was Spain? Oh, I kind of remember this one. Yeah, I think I actually might have spent the most time on Brazil yesterday. Hello, Shining Magneton. No, I finished Monaco. I just did it. I got 2nd place yesterday, and I'm only 1 point ahead. But I did finish this one already. I finished it right at the end of last night's stream. So I'm on Belgium now. Although, I'm not sure I'm happy with my Monaco score, so I need to get ahead. Like, I have to get ahead in Belgium, and if I can't do it, I might go back to Monaco, but I see that high rain chance, too. It'll be interesting. All right, let me get started. Let me stop procrastinating, playing this game more. All right, let's go. Because unfortunately, I had a good placement, but if the other guy gets a good placement, then he still kind of gains ground on me. So we'll see. We'll see if I can keep this up. Again, all it really takes is just for me to have a good run and for me to get lucky, unfortunately. I say all it really takes, but that's kind of a big condition there. This one looks pretty windy. Also a lot of rain. It says long straights, but those don't look like straights to me, but maybe it's not so bad. All right. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Turtle, because I did not really change up my tire plan at all last stream. It was kind of the same as it was before. Maybe I'm forgetting something, though. Let's see. The big change I did last stream was actually switching to the higher airfoil more so that I could keep going fast through turns. All right, let's see what this one's like. I still kind of I still have the same strategy of hard tires for most of the race and then switch to soft for either the ending or the start. This is another one where I might do soft first and then try to anticipate rain so I can do soft into wet. But I'm not totally sure if that's a good idea. Because then when it doesn't rain, I risk having to go to the pit stop 3 times. Somehow that wasn't very slow. Don't know why. So it's nice. So the airfoils are interesting. They don't change my top max speed. They only change my acceleration. But they make it so you can turn. You're sacrificing acceleration for turning. And kind of what I figured it last time, it sort of depends on the stage. But if you can maintain your speed because of better turning, you may not need that extra boost to acceleration because you're not slowing down as much. So that's kind of something I figured out yesterday. It kind of depends on the stage, though. I did experiment with tires last time, but I feel like it only kind of confirmed what I was already doing. Wow, how am I so far away from the goal? I didn't feel like I played that bad, did I? Okay, that last turn's gonna be a rough one. Okay, so I think that... what were the nastiest turns there? That one there kind of near the start, and that last one felt like the two worst. Some of those other ones feel like they should have been worse, but they didn't seem too bad. Let me try to learn where... So, like, here, I don't think I need to slow down at all. I think here I should actually try to build speed as much as possible. That wind is not that bad. But this one, on the other hand, is a little more difficult. But maybe if I hug, I'll be fine. I slowed down a little bit to make that work. This one, that one, I hardly even noticed that turn. That one seemed a little tight, and I definitely slowed down for it. I don't know, it seemed like I almost could have taken it faster, though. A lot of these turns don't feel as bad as they look on the map, which is a little surprising. That one was a little rough. Like, that wasn't bad. A lot of these turns are actually not super harsh, which is good. Means I can hold down speed just more. However, it does mean I kind of have a risk of flying off like this if I just take these a bit too fast, okay? So, like, why was that one so rough compared to all the other light ones? But this turn here, I think, is one I need to slow down on. It's perhaps a bit too much, but not a terrible time. For it being only my second try. Orange juice has gotten really expensive. I actually haven't had orange juice in a very long time. I've tried to actually cut out juice a lot in general just because of how sugary it is. I used to get like apple juice, grape juice, cranberry. These are some of my favorites, but I've kind of just cut them out entirely just because they're too sweet. At least the way we make them here. You could probably find some juices that aren't as sugary, but I don't know. I just decided to cut it out entirely. Some brands that don't put as much sugar in. That wasn't great. This one's not too bad. This one here is one of the ones that caught me last time. I'm gonna hit a car. Ooh, he changed lanes last minute, which was kind of helpful for me. Alright, now for the eternal debate. Are you a pulp man or a no pulp man? Okay, now for the final sharp turn. And I went too fast still. Dang. I wasn't gonna make it anyway. Well, I don't know. It's not like it's added sugar. It's still all fructose, but it's possible they put more in. Not exactly sure. There's just a lot of it. I know that much. A lot of fruit sugar. Like, it's technically all comes from fruit, but it's not like they just squeeze an apple and call it good. At least I don't think so. They probably do more of a mix, like they intentionally put in certain amounts of certain aspects of it. Maybe it's not added and it's just a matter of diluting, like Nino's saying. I don't actually know that much. All I know is there's a lot of sugar in the kind of juice you typically see at a grocery store. Oh yeah, at least in the US, a lot of the big brand peanut butters is very, very sweet. I don't get it either. I use the our store, a lot of stores here will have like a peanut machine where you just have peanuts in a grinder. You can just make like actual just straight peanut butter straight from the peanuts. Wow, I'm getting worse at this stage. And that's definitely going to be less sugary. It's still got peanut oils and all that, which isn't the best type of fat, but certainly better than the brand stuff you get at stores. That's just in the US, Suji. I don't know how it is in other countries when it comes to peanut butter. Maybe it's different. And yeah, some would argue it probably ruins the flavor, but I find a lot of store peanut butter just to be too sweet. It's too overwhelming for me. And often, I think even in the peanut machine, they're using salted peanuts too, so there's going to be a decent amount of salt in it as well. When I'm talking about the grinded peanut butter that I make, or that I eat. It does give it a very different taste, but I kind of like it more. Thought about trying to switch to a better type of nut, like almond butter or something, but I don't know if I would like it enough. Man, this last turn stinks. Bum, bum, bum. Like I said, there probably are honestly, other brands of juice you can get too that probably have less sugar, but a lot of the cheapest ones or most popular ones will often have a lot. And I think a lot of people do dilute it too. I've definitely seen families that do that. They mix it with water. The only apple juice we had, I can't remember if I've told this before on stream. We would get this apple juice that my grandpa would make on his own. He had his own apple trees. And it's kind of wild. He converted his washing machine into a juice maker. You'd throw in the apples into the machine, and where it normally dumps out like the excess water, it dumps out juice instead. But it was really good. It was like the best apple juice ever. It was so tasty. The homegrown apples probably helped too. That would have been a decent time if I didn't screw up the ending. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know what inspired him to make an apple machine like that, but it was really good. An apple juice machine like that, but it was tasty. It's the Swedish side of my family. I don't know how long he had it. Oh. Yeah, I gotta be careful on that side. I try to be pretty watchful of what I eat, especially with how sedentary I am. I need to exercise more. I was getting into the swing of it, but I've gotten kind of bad at it again. So obviously it's good to watch what you eat anyway, frankly. Well, if you think about a wash machine, it moves your clothes around, shakes them up, stirs them around, and then it shoots out excess juice. It probably just smushed up the apples as it was mixing around, and then shot the juice out instead of the excess water. I don't know how much more he modified it, honestly. I don't exactly know. He sold it when I was a little young, so I never really got to get a good look at it. Dang nabbit, that actually could have been it. I need to play DDR with you. That's what, like once every 4 weeks when I go to your house. Bum 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 bum. Yes, I'm sure those will save me. No, I have a treadmill that I just don't use as much as I should. That's the main thing I use. I could go out walking more, but I live in kind of an area I don't really like to walk in very much. Which is too bad. I've lived in areas I have liked walking in more, but not this one. Yee. I'm a little worried about this race. It seems a bit hard to get a good time. I keep putting the brakes on here, but I don't know if I need to. Yes, I do. You know, honestly, I didn't slow down that much there. Like, I was still in the 40s, which is pretty good. Oh, that was definitely a decent time. I wonder if I should just try with this. Oh, I know I did not see the move. I kind of missed in that spot, that aspect. I've thought about moving back in with you guys, but I don't know. There's a lot of noise in that house. I don't know if it'd be good for streaming. Now for the part that I don't... You know what? I'll try it again, see if I regret it. I always do. Let's start with soft, and then hopefully I just switch to wets, and it starts raining. Didn't they release a Power Pad game on the Wii as well? Like, straight up? They just made, like, a thing that was based off the Power Pad? How did I get into fourth already? Get out of my face! Dude, I hate the other cars so much. Where did that one go? He was, like, to the left of me. How did I not actually pass him either? I'm kind of mad. I hate the other cars so much. It's so hard to pass the cars, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, hey, look, I passed a car. Oh, look, he passed me again. Okay, I took that way too sharp. But, like, I think I was slow, so I shouldn't have been so nervous. Look how close I am to the guy in first. Yet I'm in fourth? I'm a little confused about that. Why was I turning that way there? Looks like a straightaway on the map. Oh, I think I'm looking at the CPU again. I hate it when I'm stuck behind him like this. It's so frustrating. He moves so slowly. Did he get that far ahead of me? The guy that was just in front of me? Dude. CPU are such cheaters in racing games. Also, is my tire gonna blow up? Do I risk going soft again, or do I just go for the hard tires and hope it doesn't rain? I was kind of hoping it would start raining by now. Okay. Oh, they pit stopped. Interesting. I don't know why. $10 of this game. Oh boy. No, it did not rain on the qualifying race, but there's definitely a chance of it still raining on the main race. I think how it works, because of the way I've seen it work, is that if it's going to rain, or it picks whether or not it's going to rain beforehand, and it will just pick a spot somewhere from the start of the 5 laps to the end of the 5 laps. And if that happens to just so happens to be on the first lap, you'll see it in the qualifying race, but otherwise you won't see it. Look how close I still am to the guy in first, even though I'm 7th. Ugh. I was taking that corner really good, too. I think there's a way I can do those type of switchback things a bit better, that are just kind of weird, though. But unfortunately, I got kind of messed up by hitting the car. My arch enemy in this game. That's why I don't... I should still stick to hard tires first, soft tires later. Less people pass me, resulting in it being less annoying to have to deal with other cars when I do that. Like, in theory, it shouldn't be that much different, but because of how annoying it is to pass cars, it is. Okay, some people pit stopping. I saw him there at least. Just one guy though. Whoa. So like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hug the right wall and then go straight. Does that work? Kind of. I needed to go a little more right. That was close. Instead of trying to go like sharp right, sharp left. Ow, I hit the car. Dang it. This race could turn out to be decent, but it kind of is going to depend on who's in first. Who's in first? Just remind me of that Abbott and Costello. Wait, that is Abbott and Costello, right? That bit. Classic. This part kind of messes me up sometimes, too. Part of me just wants to go off the edge like that, but that's probably a bad idea. Part of me kind of hopes some more cars will stop here, but I don't know if they will. Will Rossetti make an appearance in the challenge or on the Alarmo? That'd be funny on the Alarmo. You get woken up by him like... I'd like to see him in the challenge at least once, even if I have to force the matter. If that's what you were asking. Okay, so let's just take this to the right edge. Move right a little bit, and just go straight. Okay, turn a little bit at the end. It wasn't bad, though. Of course, I'm stuck behind him, so that's not great. Got to second here. That's good. Let's hope it's not him in first. It might still be, but if it's someone else, this is good. It's kind of what I just hope for at this point in this game. Okay, I'm starting to see the other cars. Ow, 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 ow. So slow. It's kind of annoying when you start seeing the other cars because they just slow you down too. It makes it really hard to pass the guy in first on the last lap. Whew. Dude, it's so annoying the way these guys are just making it impossible for me to reach the guy in first. Even though he's actually not too far away. No. Someone else just passed me right at the end. Are you kidding me? Bummer, man. Oh, that's so irritating. It was those other cars. They really messed me up there right at the end. It's another reason why it's actually better to have... Oh! Yes! Man, if I'd gotten second, this would have been even better. I wish I got second, but it still puts me back way more in the lead. The other guy's catching up, though. The other guy that's in third, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get second, but I'll take this. All right, that's another one down. Is his name not spelled right? That's funny. Or they just ran out of space and thought, no one will notice. What was the precipitation chance? 20%. Probably won't see it, or I shouldn't count on seeing it at least. Okay, 3 more races. Oh, it is that way? Whoa, I'm backwards! What the heck? That's like actually gonna confuse me. I'm used to thinking about my turns in terms of clockwise direction, which I guess is not always true when you loop back inwards, so never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's probably not that bad, actually. Okay, that turn was not sharp. This one looks sharp, though. Oh, but this might be another one of those don't go too much one direction kind of things. This one looks sharp as well, though. Ah, man, I kind of wish this stage was lewd, because it kind of means the fast section is going to be the start of the lap. I prefer it to be the ending, and this run is ruined because of that guy. And me going off the edge, that doesn't help either. Tunnel! That was a very short tunnel. Is there a German shoemaker with a name like that? I would not know. Regardless of whether or not they are popular worldwide, I'm not somebody who pays that much attention to shoes, if I'm being honest. I don't think I do. I know I do. I still wear hand-me-downs for my dad. He gets these, like, nice shoes for backpacking, and the moment they start to see a bit of wear, he'll get rid of them and get new ones because he backpacks so much. But they're still perfectly good shoes, and our shoe sizes are similar, so I just swipe them for him. Bad start. That turn's a little rough because you're going so fast into it, so you just kind of got to be ready for it. Y'all ever done backpacking before? I think the most I did was 50 miles. Yeah, 50 miles. Because it was for a scouting thing. I think I prefer just hiking over backpacking, but it is kind of cool how out of the way you can get with it. Woo. That time wasn't terrible, actually, until I messed up right there at the end. This one's just a little interesting. A couple of really straight parts and then a really windy part. Speaking of shoes, I used to work close to a Nike building. My least favorite thing was how much traffic they would cause when I was trying to get out. There's just a lot of employees there. Man, I don't like all the windy stuff here. It's hard for me to come up with a good speed for it. It's just so windy. I think I probably could take a lot of the roads with less turning if I kind of ride the middle of them just a bit better, but it's kind of hard to know exactly with just how many there is on this stage. It's kind of hard to know exactly when's the right time to do it, you know. Like this time I feel like I should, but I think I kind of got messed up when I tried it last time. Maybe this is fine. It's the last one there, yeah, that's a little bit fast. How was that time actually as bad as it was? I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't crash as much, but I guess I slowed down too much to get around the corners. Let's see if I regret this. On one this windy, I might... Oh, whoops. I was gonna try changing my tailwind, but... Oh well. One more try. I wonder if he got that really bad placement because I saw him change tires so early. Remember that? I wonder if that kind of messed him up. Man! Is this now the longest I've spent on a single racing game? I mean, I could probably spend more time on F1 Race if I wanted to go for seeing the tracks. Who knows how long that would take me. Ow. I wonder if that's supposed to indicate the sound of you wearing your tires out more. Or if it's strictly just the sound of turning. Ah, it's really slow there right at the end. One of my better times, though. Alright, I'm gonna try this with a slightly different... It wasn't terrible. Let's try this with a medium airfoil. It's not air or tailwind. What am I talking about? Okay, medium airfoil. Game Boy Wars is racing. Not exactly what I would call a racing game, but if you want to think of it that way, be my guest. I think this is the longest, right? Because I think in the end, F1 Race was about 9 hours. It was F1 Race on the Game Boy, and that took a few streams, but I don't think it took this long. Dude, I gotta stop messing up this first turn. I gotta slow down a bit more there. And Mario Kart didn't actually take me all that long, right? I don't think so. Oh, F-Zero took me a bit. I don't think it took 10 hours, though. Right? It might have drag. I'm not sure. The problem is when you get caught behind someone, you definitely slow down. So even if you had it for a bit, you want to move out of the way pretty quickly. Because moving behind someone... you can take a look at my speed. It drastically drops whenever it happens. I've noticed it. So even if there is a bit of drag, you can't just swiftly move to the side like you could in that game. The steering is so slow in this that it's not, from what I can tell, it hasn't been worth it. I've thought about it, but it doesn't even matter anyway, because if you try to steer away, the CPU just puppy guards you anyway. Yeah, Famicom Disk System stuff seems cool, but it's also, yeah, it seems kind of difficult. Yeah, that's the problem, is that a lot of people who have games didn't bother to change the names on the disc, because it was, you could, download any game onto it, so it's hard to find, like, a real... It's not like a cartridge where this cartridge was for this game. The discs could be anything. Although you could almost argue at that point, if people have made, like, custom disc writers... You could just buy a bunch of discs and write your own games on it, and that's just as legitimate, I would think. But I don't know if people have made custom disc writers. Yeah, they had stickers, but not everyone used them. From what I read. The Famicom and the Famicom Disk System are definitely different enough that it'd be kind of cool to own one. Although I don't know how easy that would even be to hook up to a TV, with how much trouble I had with the color TV games. That was a pain. The problem is, I think the problem was that the broadcast channels on it in Japan are just kind of weird. Like, I think it might be between two channels in the US. and it's also one that you get a lot of interference from radio stations. That was an issue I had with the color TV game, at least. That's why the signal was so choppy. There might be more to it, though, that I'm just missing. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to, you know, television channels. Oh! Bad ending. Yeah, I guess it's true. You do sometimes see cases in the wrong games. Or, games in the wrong cases. I'm gonna try Shallow even. I'm probably gonna regret this, but let me just see it. How easy is it to get a modded Famicom? Do people do that often? Is that an easy service to get? I looked into getting a modded Virtual Boy for video output, and that was not something easy to do, so it depends on how big, I guess, the scene is. I would think the Famicom would be decent sized, but I had trouble getting my NES modded for better output, just because of, like, part shortages and stuff. Dang it. Pretty cheap on eBay. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to slow down much more for that first turn. Keeps getting me. And it's unfortunate because it's right at the beginning, so it kind of ruins the whole run. I'm trying this with less steering but more acceleration. I don't think I like it, though. It's screwing me over too much. Oh! I hit the wall. It's kind of a scary sound. Although if it's just AV, it's probably still not going to be as good as my RGB modded NES. I guess if you're just going to play it for fun. Anyone know if there's a... I'm pretty sure I've seen a Famicom EverDrive. Anyone know if there's one for the Famicom disk system itself? Anything like that? I'm more talking about original hardware. If I was to use EverDrives. That's more what I'm looking at, or talking about. Didn't like that. Oh, 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 oh. Do they play Famicom disk system games with the same quality as the Famicom disk system? I guess all the added content was just from the discs themselves, so I guess, yeah, it should be able to, right? I don't think there was any actual hardware advantages that the Famicom disk system itself read, right? Can you get a Famicom disk system OS onto it, too? Maybe I should have done that for the challenge. It's kind of too late now. Now. So it still wouldn't be quite the same on a Famicom, is what you're saying, as if you had a Famicom disk system. When it comes to, like, the sound quality in particular. Man, I cannot get a good time on this stage. I also keep screwing up this ending, which is not going to work on the actual race. Man, what place did I get? I think I got a 4th place. Maybe I should just try it. It's not great, but... Let's see. If I get lucky enough, I'll be fine. I guess I just get a bit concerned when I think of emulating on the console. It's just not if there's any sort of differences in delay or anything, or unless it's, you know, perfectly accurate. But I'm a pretty big fan of using original hardware as much as possible and only emulating when I need to. So that, I mean, if I was to do emulation anyway, I'd rather just play on an emulator on my PC, I guess. If it's not accurate to the original. Not completely accurate, I should say. But maybe it is, if it's just sound, maybe that's good enough. I don't really know the technical details. Did I pick qualifying race again? I did. I meant to do the race. I didn't realize till just now that I picked the qualifying. That's funny. That last turn gets me. Wow, that was actually a good time, despite the fact that I was using hard tires. Would that mess up at the end, too? Okay. Somehow I tied my best. Alright, let's see how this goes. Slow down. Problem is, you can see with how much he gets ahead of me. Slowdown definitely hurts there. Maybe that's right. Those turns there, you don't have to slow down like at all. It's these ones where you kind of have to. Oh man, still I went off. My placement is actually still not half bad right now, though. We're starting off at 4th. You don't really need to slow down here. As I just slowed down. I guess you do. That's probably because I'm using the hard tires. Man, I was holding right, and I still went so off. Okay, you gotta take that last corner really sharply. Don't totally like how many. No, I should be fine. Okay, don't get to slow down a bit for this upcoming corner. Nice. How did I not pass you? How did you get all the way over there? Look, I was like getting in front of you. DP were cheaters. No other explanation. Let me get past you. When you hear that ding, it's perfectly timed. And he passed me. I noticed I kind of slowed down a bit too much there. Oh, I'm not taking this corner well. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone's just passed me. Great. I don't know if I'm supposed to use like the mirror system in this to like stop people from passing me, but it's kind of hard to tell exactly who's where and how close they are and what your biggest threat is. The cars stink! Come on, just let me past you guys. No! So irritating. My speed, look at my speed just dropped down to 125 when he got in front of me. And they just like swipe in out of nowhere. Not much you can do about it. Or maybe try to predict it and go to the other side suddenly? I don't know. It's kind of impossible. They just, like, suddenly pop up in front of you and just majorly slow you down. Somehow I passed him, though. Okay, still in third. And I get second. I forgot about this turn. Coming up is pit stop time. Okay. Soft. It's called the Trickotronic. Really, I'd never heard that. Man, I went down in a lot of placements. Did no one else change their tires there? Is it just me? Oh, I saw someone on the side of the road. Maybe that's him. It's funny. I wonder if they do sometimes make bad calls when it comes to their wheels. Kind of funny. This was a different part. This part's just so windy. Ow. Somehow I passed somebody, although I just rammed it. Get me out of here. Somehow I've crawled my way back up to 6th. Ugh. Man, I go flying off so much on that one. I can't seem to help myself. I'm gonna pass probably only one guy in the pit stop. I can't pass some of these guys. I saw that guy off the road again. Okay. Let me get. Oh! I get second here at least. Come on. He's sticking his back of his car in my face. Is that another car I saw off the road to the right there? Man, I wasn't even going that fast. I thought for sure I'd be fine, but I guess I took the turn pretty bad. It's unfortunate. Gonna make it really hard to pass anyone else here. Uh-oh, my tire's not looking hot. Okay, I got third. That's something. It's not quite as good as I want, but... This guy's in last place, I think, here. Alright, it kind of depends on what everyone else got. Let's see. Ah. I don't think I can keep this, can I? Well, let's see. After what happened last time. Yeah. I could hope to get lucky, but I feel like I need to do better than that. Kind of unfortunate. Even if I'd gotten in second, I probably would have accepted that 2-point lead again. I'm getting close to the end, but I'm also getting really close to them in placements. I feel like there is just a little bit of luck with how the CPU do. Sadly. I mean, obviously if I was even better at the game, it wouldn't be a problem, but... we've just seen how much drastically, or how much, you know, their placement can drastically affect the overall standings. I've had second places that were worse than 0-pointers. Alright, here we go again. Back to the qualifying race. This game's starting to kind of hurt my thumb. Both my thumbs, actually. What other game was I playing that really hurt my thumbs? That was kind of a problem. I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it happened once, though. Another game that just hurts are the light gun games. Holding your arms up constantly. Honestly, I might have even considered doing the Morn Battle Clash if it kind of weren't for that fact. Dang it, I screwed up that turn again. But, you know, I didn't really do that on the Punch-Out for the arcades or anything either. Ow. Oh, I think you're right. It was Super Soccer. That game destroyed my thumbs. That is exactly the one I'm thinking about. Terrible turn. This one is not a good one. It's funny, I don't usually have problems at this part in the practice, but I was actually messing up quite a bit here during the race as I mess up. Maybe it is bad after all. I think the problem with this game, and it's why the inside... No, that doesn't totally make sense. I don't know. It's like the way the camera adjusts with your steering is just kind of wonky, so it kind of affects, like, you going on the inside of the turn makes the camera adjust better, which in turn makes your turning better. It's really weird, but I think that's what it is. Like, it seems like the amount you can turn is kind of relative to the position of your camera. And when you take a turn inwards more, the camera's inwards more, so it makes you... Or it's like facing where you need to go more, so you just end up turning that way more. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong, but it kind of feels that way. It's really weird. It's part of why the steering feels so off in this game. That was kind of a bad start. I think it just has to do with the... I do think the camera has something to do with it, though. But I don't know, like I said, it's kind of hard to judge anything in this game, frankly. That was not great. It was a pretty good time overall, though. Might just go with this. So I had a pretty good time last time. I just didn't have good enemy or CPU positioning, so I just do it. Let me switch to acute this time, though. Oh, man. This game. Come on, just give me those nice CPU positions. Man, last time I immediately got third. Why is it so inconsistent? I hate it when there's two cars near each other like this. It's really hard to get in front of them. They'll often just block two parts of the road, and it's really annoying. See, like this. Nope, I somehow snuck by one of them. Nope, never mind, I didn't. See how much my speed just dropped just for me getting... It didn't even make the sound, but my speed went way down when he got in front of me there. It's just so hard to actually avoid. Man, the way your camera adjusts sometimes, especially on those parts, it's just bizarre. Oh, second even right now. It surprises me. I don't think I did that good last time. Third. Second. Third. Man, I tried so hard not to go off there, but I just do. So much for second. Guy is zooming away. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, he got so far ahead. I don't know, maybe like this actually is more accurate to real racing driving physics. And I'm just so used to fake physics that it feels weird to me, but definitely don't feel like it feels as fun. Doesn't help that I'm kind of confused for so much of it, though. I didn't mean to be off for quite that long. That hurt me there. Lost a lot of speed. It's a bad lap. Why I lost a position and back down to fourth. Tried to cut too many corners that time. Paid the price. Yeah, but here they are both again, but they're gonna make it hard for me to pass them. Oh. Nice. Damn. Okay, still in second somehow. Despite that. Even if I get second and the dude gets first, I'm still in first, just barely. But that's how I started today. These whiny parts are kind of tricky. It's just so hard to tell how the road exactly is going to behave at any given moment. Alright, I'm gonna pit stop here. People are probably gonna pass me, because I don't think everyone's gonna pit stop here, unfortunately. It's kind of nicer when everyone does, if everyone just did it at the same time. I guess I probably fly off the road more than they do. Phew. Oh, it looks like he did. Guy in first. How much lore have I learned? That he can drive perfectly. I don't know if you've seen it, Sir Blue Knight, but there's a mode where you can literally watch him drive. And he never makes a single mistake. It's supposed to teach you, like, how to drive and what speeds to go, although I don't think they're actually the most optimal speeds. At least the guide I was looking at was anything to go off of. Ah, this is unfortunate. Yeah, they do have mirrors. I feel like, I don't know, they're not actually that useful. They kind of are. The only time I actually really utilize them is to know whether or not I've actually passed someone. Sometimes I can't tell if they're, like, to the side of me or if they're behind me. Then I'll be like, oh, I see them in the mirror. I think I did pass them. Dude, these guys are... so difficult. Oh, you're still here. Should not have let go of the gas there. Not when I was already hitting the side of the road. Man, I'm not getting my placements back. This is kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping to be doing better than this on this lap. There we go again, getting stuck behind them. You can see how badly it affects my speed. Look, I just tanked down to 60 there. Come on, you guys better pit stop. Yeah, I think they did. Fortunately, that's the only placements I gained. My tires aren't looking super great, but I think the last tire is a bit of a liar. Ah, that's really unfortunate. That was my chance to kind of get in front of them good. Oh, maybe I got it anyway. I got in front of one of them at least. Okay. Finally, I'm gaining some places back. Can I get second? That's the question, at least. I haven't even gotten first since, like, day 1. Maybe day 2. I got one tire already. I might actually pop here. I gotta be really careful. Please just last longer, little tire. That would be really sad if I lost because of an explosion, especially now that I have second. Come on, please make it. No, get out of here. It's not the guy in first. I don't know where the guy... I see someone on the side of the road. Please let that be him. That would be amazing if that was the guy. Ow. No, that slowed me down. Dude, I hate... Look at that. He puppy guards me while he lets the other guy fly ahead. CPU are such cheaters. Like, gang up against you. That's really sad. I had that, but that one car is just really annoying. So frustrating. Oh, he did do bad again, though. I think that was him on the side of the road. Eventually, the other guy's gonna pass me. But I think I keep this. It's just unfortunate again that I barely didn't get second. Oh, shoot. He's close behind me now. Look at that. Maybe that's good, though. Because now Senna, the guy who usually does good, can do good for a race. Yeah, I think I still accept this. Look, I'm not upset about how brutal the punishment is. I'm mad about how much the CPU target you. There are other drivers on the road they can block, but they specifically stop you, even if there's someone else next to you. That's what's annoying. Ooh, this is a weird one. 2 more left. I think that was him that blew up, though. That's like been my saving grace here. The only problem is I need him not to do good. That guy who has been in third the whole time is kind of starting to catch up. Or he has caught up. So he's kind of a threat now, too. I think the idea is that you are, but you can change your name to anything. I might be Z right now because I keep thinking that the name selection screen is the password selection screen, and I change it. I'm Nigel in spirit, yeah, exactly. Okay, this part is really windy. But it's so back and forth. We'll see how bad it is. It doesn't seem that bad, actually. Let's turn here before what I'm assuming is either a bridge or a tunnel. Doesn't actually look, or it looks like this is going to be a sharp one. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I did slow down, though. There's the tunnel. Oh, maybe just a bridge, or maybe the same. This one also looks like it could be pretty sharp. Oh, it wasn't too bad again. Surprisingly, not too bad at turns. But I am slowing down a lot in preparation, so maybe they are harder if I don't slow down. Dang, it's unfortunate, because that's right into a straightaway, so if I'd maintained some speed there, that would have been a lot better. Okay, that was a really good first attempt. I got, hopefully, high hopes for this one. Not quite first, but really good for a first try. In fact, I'm just going to try it out now, just in case I get lucky with the placements. I feel like I should just take advantage of these when I get them. There's been tunnels before in the game. There was one on the last race, too. This one actually has you going under the track, though, this time. That's what's different about it. But I guess I shouldn't let you stop you from being able to give whatever compliments you can give this poor game. Oh! It's kind of bad. Can you imagine you only see the credits if you get first place on every race? That would be ridiculous, though. Why would they do that? Not even Nigel got first on every race. Although he did get it a lot, right? How many times did he get it? This was like his really good year. He won like 1 million of them. Someone said it earlier. Yeah, that turn is surprisingly sharp. The map doesn't make it look sharp, but it is. 11 out of 16, wow. I definitely have not won that many times. I've just been taking advantage of Senna failing and getting last placed occasionally. Not a bad first lap. Also, very little tire usage. Is this one where the tire will make it the whole way? Interesting. I'm a little scared to try, but that was actually pretty good. Oh, as I fly off the road, that's probably worse on my tires now. So one thing I noticed on the topic of the tracks being all equal length is that there are different laps on the SNES version, different lap numbers you have to do depending on the course, but that's not true for this version. Oh, suddenly I'm not so confident in my tire situation. Probably because I went more off-road this time. Yeah, it's amazing that the game actually does still function. Despite how much the Game Boy's clearly struggling to display something like this. I'm almost surprised I don't get more dizzy from this game, frankly. And I'm looking more at the background, and I'm starting to get more dizzy. I gotta stop doing that. Come on, let me pass you on, would ya? Dude, why did I lost so much more tire that race. Man, I guess going off-road really does matter that much, doesn't it? It's probably why my tires lasted at first, but not later on. Precisely why. Nice. I'd hope the NES version would be easier after this. Let's see how different it is. I'd hope any changes would be for the better. Although it sounds like there might be more laps on some of them, so maybe not. Might be more tedious. Because I think I saw him say the standard was either 6 or... No! Why is there someone off the road there? That might be what's-his-name, but I don't care. The other guy's the problem now. That was really unfortunate. That really set me back. I just needed to not go off-road there, and I would have been fine. Wonder who that is, though. How did they mess their tires up so quickly? What, did they pick soft? I'm still going to see the race through, just in case, but... I feel like I barely made it in here. Just make a villains tier list and put him on it. That guy looks evil. I don't trust him. He's the whole reason why my tires keep going out. He's sabotaging me. Wonder if that ever happens. Some guy from a pit crew gets paid, gets bribed. Do a slightly worse job than he could. I mean, surely they'd notice eventually, but... Well, the password system hasn't broken, that's true. You could argue this whole racing mechanic was broken from the start. It's kind of crazy how I've had 2 different games now where the passwords fail. The Gauntlet one seems like it's pretty well known. I'm not sure what happened with the, there's a chance to get past him, and I kind of wasted it. Oh, still got past him. But that top player's tennis one, man. Was there another game, or was it just those 2 so far? I think it was just those 2, right? Oh, he pit stopped, okay. I was like, where'd he go? I don't know, this placement still... Oh, wow, I did that terribly. This placement still isn't that good. I screwed up when I hit that car. That's where everything went downhill. Turning in this game is just so weird. It's hard to describe, because probably at times it looks like I'm barely doing anything, but I'll be like, I guess you can see the way my steering wheel turns. I'm not doing that whole back and forth thing either. Oh, someone else was dead there too. Yo, who are you? Man, how am I'm doing really bad all of a sudden. Bro, this guy's flying around. Got off road even. What happened to you? Dude, there's a ton of people that are just fried. Part of me kind of hopes it's all the good people. I've seen 3 cars, I think, now that have busted down. This isn't a good placement, but if it's both the 2 good people, And this is worth keeping. We'll see, though. Probably shouting match. Actually, no. I should have the cable. Ah, dang. No, they both did good. Neither of them were the ones that wiped out. Unfortunate. Ooh, slightly tempting, though. Going into the final race with that. I think I can do better on this stage, though. Can't you use the connector cable for that? Or does that still not get everything? I mean, I have 2 GBAs, 2 EverDrives, and 2 cables, so... I don't think I'll have to. I've done it as a kid, though. Multiple times. And my thumb is thrashed. Yeah, I wasn't able to do it as a kid. Because I don't think I got my connector cable stuff initially. I did eventually have it, though. So maybe I did eventually. But I've definitely entered in that massive password before. And then you scream when you realize you forgot, or you misdid something. I actually really like the Golden Sun games. I've mentioned it before. I think they have some of the best dungeons out of any JRPG out there. I don't think they're not probably not for everyone because of that reason, but I really like them. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I like Lost Age a lot. Like, I love, I know a lot of people hate Heirs of Rock, but I love Heirs of Rock. I love how massive and complicated it is. The other rocks are always a disappointment after how humongo that one is. Guess I'm just a sucker for big, sprawling, mazy dungeons like that. I actually like Dark Dawn even more than most people do, but I do feel like the point of no returns are pretty lame in it. It just really doesn't, it's really annoying because it just doesn't fit with the way they designed it, because there's like a bonus dungeon that requires you to have found things from before in the point of no return, so it's kind of annoying if you don't know that and just miss them. Yeah, the rocks are... I do like all of them. Aqua Rock 2 I like a lot. I like the song for that one. That's another thing I love about those games. They got a great soundtrack. That was a good time. Definitely keep this one. Yeah, I love the dungeons in those games. I feel like the out of battle is... Like, the dungeons can be kind of a weakness in some... JRPGs, and I really like them in that. And they do something really interesting. I don't know if you caught this when you played them. You don't ever get in combats when you're in the middle of a puzzle. They wait till you pass like there's a box, essentially, where you won't get in fights. I didn't realize that till quite a bit later. So that you don't ever get confused while you're in the middle of solving one. Because sometimes in games, you'll do a battle, even in, like, mazes, you'll do a battle, and be like, oh, which way was I going again? It could still happen in that one, too, I guess, when you're doing the more exploration, mazy aspects, but... It's a subtle thing they do that I think is a nice touch. Yeah, you do get fast travel pretty late in that game. It is true. Man, I'm doing terrible! I'm squandering my first place start. Come on. Miserable. Man, I should have been paying way more attention. I was just autopiloting. I had such a good start. Where is this other car? Yes, hello. Okay. I passed one car, making up for my stupid bad driving earlier. Really? I didn't feel like I hit you. Well, I still got in front of you somehow. Or not. Those might actually be my favorite JRPGs. Which I know it wouldn't be for everyone, but... Or no, not everyone feels that way, but I like them a lot. I think because of how much I like the dungeons, though. Largely for that reason alone. They're at least up there with my favorites. Okay, pass another one. Oh, man, I stopped gas and was putting on brakes. Sometimes I just go flying. It must just be because I built up a really higher top speed than I realized or something. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. A little out of control there. Whoa. Unfortunate. Lost a lot of speed there. Come on. It's so hard to get in front of him. Oh, maybe I didn't hit him. Dude, back off. I just hit him there. Made the noise. So irritating. Okay. Not too bad of placement change. I think must have had a bunch of people change their tires there. But I don't know, this one's kind of borked. I'm really upset. I had a really good starting position, and I kind of just played really bad that first lap. I wasn't caring. I feels like I think I'm putting on the gas too late when I slow down on turns. I still think that's one of my big problems. I just get so nervous about flying off like I often do. Not seeing as many cars on the side of the road this time either. Which I'd say is unfortunate, although none of them were the ones that mattered last time. See there, I turned sharply because I was going so slow from when I hit them. Ah, that just messed me up. I hate... It's so... I feel like I said it's every racing game. The other cars in this, though, are so difficult. Some of the worst I've seen. They just slow you down so much, and they try to get in front of you. That's part of what's so obnoxious. So I'm pretty sure they try to stop you from going forward. Okay, pit stop. Another guy pit stopping. Good. Still not the placement I want, but that helps. What would kind of be ideal if I'm not going to get first, obviously first is ideal, is that I get first, Senna gets second, and that other guy gets third. The guy who's not missing an H, but he is, but he isn't. Whatever his name is. Oh, I really wanted to pass him there. He just swiped in and hit me. I don't even know if I'm getting second at this rate. Or third for that matter. Ah, dude. Oh, third. I don't even see the guy in second, though, so I kind of have a pretty big doubt that I'll pass him by the end. You know what's weird? The fact that sometimes the other guys get, like, last place, but I don't suddenly change in positioning. Right? Isn't that kind of odd? Shouldn't I suddenly go up if someone blows up? It's almost like they decide all that afterwards. Oh, this might be workable. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. The problem here is, if even I get second and he gets first, I think he still passes me. So it would have been nicer if I got second, but it could just come down to getting lucky placements here. This is the last race, I think. Australia. Whoa! This is relatively simple? Well, I don't know. There were some tight turns. But it does look simpler compared to a lot. There's just that one nasty bend there at the top right. And a couple of lumpy things. Actually, that left-turn edge looks a little rough, too. Thankfully, that wasn't too sharp. This part's going to be, though. Oof, that was even worse than I thought. Yeah. Okay, there's going to be some deceptively nasty turns here, I think. That one doesn't seem too bad. Okay, that one is bad. I swear sometimes the same turn on the map does not equal same. Yeah, that one's rough, and it's right after a long stretch, so you've really got to slow down before you hit that corner. This isn't too bad. Not as bad as it could be. Crash into the car, perfect. This one looks like it could be rough. Yeah, gotta be careful on that last turn, too. Okay, so there's kind of 3 points of main contention I think I need to worry about. Fortunately, I don't like it when the hard turns are right at the end. You know what I could do? I could just keep racing until we both get I could just keep doing races at 0 points until they both get 0 points, like that one time, and then I win. How far behind actually was the other guy? I didn't look that closely. Because it may be... I only need the one guy to get a really bad, like, a 0 placement, and I win automatically. Should have looked a little closer. Dang it, that still didn't take that one sharp enough. Wish I looked. Because that actually does kind of matter. Because like I said, I could literally get 0 points and win this. If Senna also gets 0. But I'm not sure about the other dude. Man, I have to slow down so early on that one. Because you're going like max speed on that corner, you know? So I have to really preemptively, I think, prepare for that turn. And this one was kind of rough, too. Whoa, why is my time so good? Despite that horrible mess up. Okay. Not bad. I almost could just go with this, but let me try one more time. I think I can do better. What does NEU mean? Oh, neutral. I'm in neutral gear. I've been wondering that this whole time, and then it finally just clicked. Later, it's only the first turn here that's actually rough, and then the last turn, the first and last turns. But the rest in that whole whiny mess are not actually that bad, despite how it looks. This is where I build big speed. Maybe I should crash into this guy just to slow down. Okay, maybe that was too much of a slowdown, but at least I didn't crash off this time. Go to the other side. Sometimes they like swap over right when I get close. It's weird. Okay, this should be a pretty good time. Will I get the pole time? Not quite. Man, it was even worse than I thought it was going to be. I might just go with this, though. 4th still? Even... Sometimes slowing down is just as bad as crashing. Although probably not on your tires. The only problem about my build, I'm kind of like lowest possible acceleration, highest possible speed. That's essentially what I've stuck with. But also easiest turning. Kind of. Turning is a little weird because it depends on the tires you have. But anytime I've tried the lower gearboxes, I've always done worse. So maybe my tail could be better, but I don't know. Seems like regardless, the higher gearbox does better, even if it does have lower acceleration. I don't know if I've had a single race where I preferred it. I slowed down a little late there. Wait, I just chose qualifying race again. I did it again. Oh my goodness. What if I just tried something wild, like... You know, that was bad. Well, I'm still going 145 somehow. I don't know, maybe that's not bad. You see how I was still going like a pretty fast speed? Granted, I might blow up my underside of my car again. I don't know, going off maybe isn't as bad? I don't know. Seems kind of counterintuitive, though. It feels slower, but I looked at my speed there, and it was still actually pretty fast. But then my overall time is really terrible, so maybe not. I was with the worst tires, though, so it's not too surprising. Alright, let's just go. Again, I think Part of this is just going to come down to getting lucky with how the CPU plays. I hope. I hope they don't just make him first place every time here for this final race. That would really stink. Oops. It's so bad. So that time I did definitely slow down a lot. Although no one passed me, at least. I'm about to get past so I can tell. See those cars in my mirror. Okay, I can't drive like I have soft tires. That's kind of my problem right now. I'm driving like I do. This is where I should do well because of my gearbox, but maybe everyone else picked it too. Third again. Guy in second is literally right in front of me. Sometimes they just zoom ahead, but I lost speed there. I think sometimes they hit you. It doesn't make the noise, or like it makes you slow down still. Like I'm gonna take this turn. The other guy's there. See, I just bumped down to 120, I think, because I hit him. I think that's what's going on. Suddenly 170, what the heck? I don't know, man. I still feel like I don't totally understand the mechanics of this game, despite how far I've made it. Ow. I'm gonna try to be a little stupid here. I went down to 30 miles per hour there? What happened? That one time I was like 145. Is it because I let go of gas? Does that have that much of an effect? Ow. Ah. I think I was going that fast because I kept getting stuck behind them. Unfortunate. Dude, sometimes I just start going out of control. I wasn't even going that fast, but I just went flying. I don't know, man. It confuses me. 6th place, not great. Oops, someone died. Maybe that was him. See, that time I maintained 140, although I'm still going crazy. But maybe it's because I didn't put my hand off the gas. My finger, my thumb, not my feet. Is that another wiped out car there? Is that another wiped out car there? Okay, that was terrible. Do you know what's possibly one effect happening where it doesn't look like they pit stop? Is that it's actually they are pit stopping, but then someone else is not pit stopping and overtaking them immediately. If that makes sense. That's one way they could all be pit stopping, and I'm just not realizing it. Because there's always someone still up there in first. There's another car wiped out. Okay, a lot of people have kind of exploded here. So I definitely want to see this race all the way through to the end, just in case. I'm having a hard time, like, gaining on anybody here, though. I should not be doing this. But I gained a position doing that. I actually think that might be better on this stage. I'm trying to slow down for that turn. I'm just a little concerned about my underside suddenly exploding. Stopping for pit, nice. That means free fourth. Is that another dead car? Wait, what was that? I actually did position up that time. Ow, I was actually zooming there, but... I don't know if I will draw, because I'm odd. Me and the guy in second are currently an odd number away from each other. It's possible, though. With really weird positioning. Dang it, I was looking really good there for a second, and then I kind of squandered it. Oh. Oh, that's not where I thought it was. I should not have slowed down as much as I did. Took that terribly that time. Tried to pull it off again and I just failed. The only way I tie with the guy is if I get like fourth and he gets third or something weird like that. That's not exactly the numbers, but if he gets first, I lose. That's all I know. All right, moment of truth. What placement did everyone get? I think I ended as I started, my pole position, or the position I had in the qualifying race. Nope, it's over. No win for me. Wah, wah, wah. Actually, I can see what happens here, though. It just takes you back to the title screen. Well, if he gets first, I'm pretty sure I lose automatically, right? How much do second and first get? Are they only 2 points apart, or are they 4? I thought they were 4 points apart. But maybe they were only 2? I'm 3 points ahead of him right now. But the fact that I was only 4 points behind him there, wasn't I only 4 points behind him? Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe I can get a slightly better place than I realized. Something I feel like I'm not getting. Oh, why's it gotta be 2 J's? That's like at the worst spot. I'm really confused about how much points we each make now. Because if I'm 3 points ahead of him, and he got 10, and I got like 4, and then we were 4 away from each other, that does not make sense. There's something I'm missing about this. If I tried this one. Yeah, so if first is 10 and second is 6, he can't get first. If he gets first, I automatically lose. But I thought I was closer than him than that at the ending, but maybe not. Oh, I guess if we're 3 away and I got like 5 points, 4 points, he got 10. Oh, no, that does make sense. So it's only first and second that are hugely different. Wait, I said the race! Oh, shoot. I meant to qualify. Well, that's kind of bad. I'm just gonna reset. How far away is the guy in third? I don't remember. I thought he was pretty far now. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure how big of a threat he is at this point. He didn't do very good on the last race. I wish I remembered my current standings. I have to go back on the stream though, that's just tedious. Is there any way to see it from this screen? I don't know if there is. Seems like it'd be kind of important for you to be able to see it while you're prepping, you know? I just realized there's no I. This alphabet's even weirder. It's probably because of the 1. It's probably because it's too similar to 1. There's no vowels. I just now realized that. Well, Suji, now tell me what halfway is with no vowels. They just want you to play as well as you can. Well, I'd still like to see it, regardless of what they want. That's too much work! Good night, Nino. Sorry I couldn't quite finish it off for you before bed, but... I think I'll beat this before the end of today. I still got 2 hours left of the stream, so... I'll be playing something different tomorrow, I hope. I guess you never know. Like I said, what if they, like, make it so you have to... Or, like, he does do really well no matter what. Ow. Oh, this other car is really annoying me. And he's wrecking this whole run. Look how slow I'm going because of him. It's so irritating. They did not make good, I don't know. The mechanics are getting around that. You're too wide. And the moment, like, your wheels touch, you go and slow to a halt. I realized I was at the end already. That actually was a decent time. I don't know, man. I feel like crashing off of that thing is actually kind of good. I don't know about that last turn, though. That one's the same. I don't think it is. It's too wide. Or too long of a turn. Ding. Wonder what'll be the last password game I see in the challenge. Man, hitting that corner bad is awful. Or too wide, at least. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, this run is so dead. It's so hard to get back on the road, too. Knew that would be a bad time. Bum, bum, bum. Let's try toning that down a bit. I don't know. There are a lot of nasty turns, but I'm not, like, building speed on those turns. It's always build speed, turn. Build speed, sharp turn. There's not a whole lot of, like, in between. I can't believe I went off there. I was just too busy looking at the map. It's so bad. This is the part where I go fastest. So that's just kind of terrible. Still went slow that time. If you don't do that right, though, you end up losing even more speed. If you don't go sharp enough. I don't know, man. The turning, it just, I can't even quite describe it. It just doesn't feel right. You look at the turns on the top. You look at how, like, it happens in game. How little I move left and right. Something is just really weird about this game. And the camera and the turning. Maybe I'm crazy. I was really hoping to crash into that guy and slow down way more. I'm going off-road here, too. It's weird how you turn so much there, too, when it looks like the rest of the map is just straight. Like, look at me. I'm holding right here, and look how much I'm turning on the map right now. See what I mean? Like, I did not pull off a turn like that. Oh, I can't seem to match how good I was doing before. I've gotten worse at this stage. Maybe I need to stop trying to cut the corners. Maybe that is bad after all. Probably is. Just this one race left. Part of me almost wants to just go anyway, because like I said, if I get well, I don't remember what the other guy's placement is, unfortunately. Because it's possible if I get last, and Senna gets or 0 points. If we both get 0 points, I might still win the whole thing. I just can't remember what the other guy's current point count is compared to mine. Whether or not that's actually feasible. Not taking these corners well. I'm going so slow. Great, another car. I love it. I got past him though. Yeah, I see him in the mirror. See, I go so slow there. Why did I just jump from 110 to 140? Dude, I don't understand the speed of this game. Okay, this one was okay. Still not great, though. I feel like I should start going for him soon, though. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. I feel like I'm getting worse at this one, unfortunately. I don't know how I did so good at first. Ugh, I hit someone already. I tried to get around him, but I failed. Boom. For that, we just made the turning easier, that's all. You're trying to assist me. Ah! I don't know why. Sometimes I get back on so easy. Maybe it's how fast I'm going? I don't know. Can't get in front of this guy, though. He's going so much faster than me, huh? Isn't terrible. Don't like where this other guy is positioned. Let me past you, please. See, I think I hit him there because I went down to like 120. I don't know. I don't know anymore with this game. I'm done trying to figure it out. I just need Sunday to get last place and I'll be good. I don't even know if that's how you say their name. I'm probably butchering it. I think I hit them there again. That's why I went so slow. I'm not even sure. And now I'm 150. Then someone passed. Dude, and now I'm 80. I do not understand. I'm looking more at the miles per hour there. It's nonsense. I do not understand why it changes so drastically sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm slowing down and it makes sense, but then other times it just tanks. Is it me hitting the other cars? I can't even tell. Cars here, probably guarding me again. They make me slow down, then suddenly they speed up. It's so irritating. Should be a counter for how many times I've said irritating this playthrough. Oh, someone's dead. I cannot get past this guy. Come on, can I just get past this guy, please? Did I just go down? I think I did. Why? I think I just saw another car wiped out. I have no idea how they pick who each of them is, though. Every time I've noticed cars wiped out, it's never actually been good for me. Alright, time to go to the pits. So it's probably all gonna just come down to whether or not the one guy gets first place or not. So all this effort could just come down to that. Will I get a lucky run? And I'm really wouldn't it be terrible if they don't do that for this one? When would I eventually throw my hands up and say, okay, they're not gonna do it this time. I need a better race on the last course where I'm at least, 5 points in the lead. Then I can at least get second and they get first and I'll win. Seems like they come out of that corner faster than me. It's either they just got more acceleration. That's possible. It's possible doing a different tailwind would actually go a long way on this stage. I'm not sure. There's another car right here to the left of me, isn't there? Oh, there's not. Where'd he go? Or did I pass 2 cars there? I thought I only passed 1. I think I passed both of them. Somehow. Let me pass someone in the pits. In theory, I should pass as many people that pass me, but that never seems to be actually the case. I hate hitting other cars. It's kind of crazy how good getting first is then compared to everything else, if that's really the point difference between all the ranks. It gets so much better. I kind of realized what I was doing there. I was too busy trying to get in front of them there that I let something terrible happen right at the end here too. Great. That was really stupid of me. I got too focused on trying to pass them. Whoa, I almost hit the guy off-road there. Come on. Getting fourth. Well, let's just hope. We'll see, though. I don't feel great about that. Yep. The other guy did bad, though. Okay, I can see where he's at then, because he got 0. 78. What's that? And if I got... How much did I get there? 3 again? I think I did. That means if he gets first and I get 0, he does pass me. And I could tie him if I get 5th. So 4th, instead of not getting first, is a win. Man, I really hope they don't always make him get first, because he's gotten first every time so far. My hand is getting so tired. My thumb. So, again, it kind of might just come down. It kind of makes me want to do better on maybe a previous stage to get just a little bit more of an edge on this one, but I don't know, man. Man, my thumb hurts. Oh, I definitely went the wrong way for this one, I think. I guess it's kind of close with no vowels, potentially. Actually, I have no idea. Are the vowels more front-loaded or back-loaded in the alphabet? They're kind of split. You got A right at the beginning. But, like, O and U are on the second half, I think. And Y is, if you're sometimes Y. Maybe try a different airfoil. But I is, well, I think, what's the actual middle of the alphabet? Without numbers? Is it after O? I don't think it is, right? It's like, it's kind of close, though, I think. I think it is more front-loaded. With vowels. Ow. Terrible. Ugh. Dude, why am I so out of control sometimes? I mean, I guess I got a different airfoil. Maybe that's it. I'm playing like I don't got the acute angle. That could be my problem. That last corner really sucks too, which is funny because it looks just as sharp as some that aren't that bad. Like that one right after the windy turn, that one isn't bad at all, but maybe that's because I'm already slow. I don't know, if I need to just do a bunch of attempts is the way the RNG works here, maybe I should be just going sooner. I don't know if I like 8th, though. Did I forget to change my tires? Are they still on soft? They might be. So unforgiving. I am ready to move on from this game. I was ready to move on after day 1, though. I actually can't tell what tires I have on right now. I don't know, I'm still at 150, man. I didn't feel like it. Maybe the speeds are all just lies, too. Somehow I swerved in front of him there. I think these are the hard tires. No way they'd last this long. If they weren't. gosh. I don't understand why dude, I'm just out of control now. It's so annoying when that happens. Why is it so slow to get back on there? Is it because it's the road slightly going right? Might be. It says I'm going 160 there, but the visuals do not seem to line up with that. I don't understand this game at all. The more I play it, the more confused I'm getting. The more I try to figure it out, the more nothing makes any sense. Man, I went flying off that time. I wasn't even... I don't understand this game. I don't understand it at all. Oops, someone wiped out. Didn't do that part super well, I feel like. Wait. Well, that was way too soon. Yeah, and that's what happens. Ah. Is that really worth the risk? Now everyone's gonna pass me in the pit stop. I don't know if I should have started with this bad of a starting position. Man, I'm holding right. See how this goes, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in this one. Because often, if Senna doesn't get first, the other guy does. And that could be bad if my placement isn't good enough. Is that another blown up car, or was that the same one from always? I feel like that was another one. Dude, I'm flying off so much. Wonder if there's some, like, I don't know, really good way to take corners, tapping gas, something along those lines. Some way to, like, really play well. I died. Rear suspension? Oh, no! If I had done well enough that game, I would have gotten it. But I think the other guy passed me. Okay, well, at least I know he doesn't do first place every time. Okay, you know what? I need to stop doing that going off the road thing. I would have maybe had it there if I hadn't done that. Well, I don't know if I was playing good enough, but at least now I know. Now I know the other guy, the guy in first or second, can get or can get a 0-point game. So it's probably just gonna come down to luck. I still have to do good enough though to avoid what just happened there. I don't even know if I was doing good enough to beat him still. The guy in third place. Only he was doing slightly worse too. Oh, this last stretch, I just want this to be over. But the game's not giving it to me. Granted, I kind of blew myself up that time, but still. Won it. I'm ready for it. I've been ready for it for years. Before I even started this challenge. Eh? Oh. This might be my least favorite hard game. If that makes sense. Or of my least favorites, this is the hardest one, which makes it especially frustrating. Oh, I didn't change my setup at all. Oh, well, maybe this is actually secretly good. Maybe the, top gear is actually bad. I doubt it, but I'll see. Top gear ratio. Maybe that's the secret sauce this whole time, is actually a different gear ratio. I've been crutching myself with the high one the whole time, despite the fact that I always seem to perform better with it. There is a lot of windy parts to this stage. Man, I was hoping this stage would be easier than it actually is, based on my initial reactions to it. That always seems to happen, though, with these later races. I don't know, if I'm never actually really getting close to the highest speeds, I guess I was getting into the 190s here. Sometimes. What in the world? I still went flying off? I was going so slow and the turn looked fine, and then suddenly I just kept skidding. That's unfortunate. This is a great time anyway, yeah. I think the high gear ratio is definitely better. Ugh. When will this end? Yo, if I find out that it actually is... you have to get first place in every game, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might actually take a break from this game for a while. Why would they do that, though? That doesn't make any sense. I forgot, I can't play like this, because it's... Well, I guess I can on the qualifying lap, if it truly is faster. I'm not really convinced it is, though. That was me trying to tap it. That definitely was not it. Boom. I do not like these cars. It's so annoying. Why does that have to be two next to each other like that, huh? How did I do so good on one of those first runs? I can't replicate it. Is my car set up different? Like, why is this so much harder? I feel like I was doing better. I feel like I've gotten a lot worse at the first windy parts. I used to, like, only slow down once, but now I feel like I'm slowing down constantly throughout it. So maybe I need to try to position myself better or something during that part. So you have to slow down for this first part. I still still went off. I slowed down so much, dude. And maybe here. No, you have to slow down there too. How did I get through this before? Without slowing down so much. Huh. Might be able to take that turn with just the brakes, which is actually kind of good. Weirdly enough, I think stopping the gas slows you down more than putting on the brakes, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But... oh, wow. Okay. It was a lot better. I don't think I'm gonna run with this. I think I know what happened that was so good there. If you can maintain a bit more of your speed into the straightaway, you're taking advantage of how fast you can be. For a lot more of the straightaway. So I think that top left corner is actually really critical. There's major slowing me down. It's just a lot harder to keep up your speed when these other cars are being so obnoxious. Oh, see, like, that's terrible. But I think, unfortunately, I can't get away exactly with what I did during the qualifying race, because I'm using different tires. I can't take it as fast as I was. I don't think. It's a little harder to, at least. I put on the gas a little too late there. It's the turning, man. Turning is what's so awkward in this game. So he would move out of the way, but he just didn't. I don't pass him somehow. Man, I was holding right and brake and no gas, and I still messed up. So second at least. See, this is going to be a lot better than last time, actually. I didn't get off the edge. I'm coming at this with already a decent amount of speed. Now it's just going to be faster for longer. That's pretty good. What if my problem with this game is, like, I need to slow down before I get to turns and speed up sooner after the turns, if that makes sense. I'm slowing down too late, which is making me not able to accelerate as quickly out of the turns. It's just so hard to tell with this game. I'm playing better right now, though, so that's good. Someone's dead. Please let that be him. Oops, someone else is dead. Please let that be him. That's someone else that was dead? Okay, there's a chance here. Ooh, I actually saw the guy in first for a second. I feel like I haven't seen that in years. Actually, that's not true. Definitely seen it earlier today. it. See, I had 130 into that. Whoa, is that another crashed car? I almost hit him. A lot of crashed cars this time. This is like actually one of the best I've ever done. I think I kind of made some adjustments that I think have been really mattering. If I can't pass him here, I'm going into the pit stop anyway. So other people are gonna pass me, but... Ow. Fifth. A little worse than I was hoping. Hope y'all pit stop later on like you should be. How close this car is to me. See, just hooks in front of you and slows you down. Did I just lose another placement? Ugh. I don't know what this game wants from me. I was doing so good till I had to pit stop. Oh, you guys stink. That position you just did. Oh, but I just passed both y'all. Ha ha ha, you stink. Smell my socks. I'm so... Oh, I did that one kind of weird. Okay, y'all better pit stop here. Not crash into me along the way. Oh, you guys just pit stopped. Nice. Okay, it's a little slowed down there. At least there's less cars, although by lap 5 you start running into the people you're lapping, and that's more annoying. Okay, it was pretty good on that turn. A lot of speed going into it. Oh, I'm already starting to see the people we're lapping? Great. Look how many of these junk cars there are. Let me just pass all of them, please. Nice. Ooh, took that corner a little funky. Not great. Oh, I really hope this isn't Senna. That'd be fantastic if this was someone else, but can't count on it. It'd be great if I actually got first. Wouldn't that be something? If they pit stop here, that'd be kind of beautiful, but I don't think they're going to, right? That was the end? Oh, I was so close. Well, time to see, though. Am I just toast? Yes! I think I did it! Oh, they both did garbage! I think that's it! Okay, 92! Way better than them. The winner, right? Z! The world champion! Oh. Is that all they give me? I don't think there's credits, right? I don't think there's anything more than that, right? Oh, man, I hope there's not anything more than that. Let me just double check. Nope, that is all. All right. That is time! Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing finally complete. The game that came out of nowhere and kind of wrecked me. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. Oh.